Okay. Let's see if the music makes me feel it a little more. I'm just not feeling it. I didn't load that up either. Yeah, it was the... For some reason, my camera just... The Vtuber Studio just wouldn't pick up my camera, so I had to restart, and then restarting, it's like, oh, gotta wait for Unity to open up again, and... I'm just not feeling this either. I keep wanting to just play games. It's like... This is very much what I want to be. Well, this is very much what I want to have done. No, this is something that I have fun with. Procedural mesh generation is something that I should have a ton of fun with. And yet, for some reason, every time I go to work on this, I just get scared and overwhelmed. That's pretty much anything I do recently. I just feel scared and overwhelmed. But it's also not difficult things either. It's just like, go to a place, meet some people. Not too much, too scary. Although that is what I was doing this weekend. I was doing the monthly game dev meetups in the local area that were... It was good stuff. I got a good test in on my board game that I'm working on too. Okay, I was... There was something I was messing with that I was gonna unmess with. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah, dead comment. I know that this is... I hate it. 4 flippin' years that I've been doing this on a somewhat regular basis, and I wrote down a checklist to check that I don't check. I wrote down here's the stream checklist. Make sure the volume is... It's just because... I assume, hey, I've done this enough times, I should know what I'm doing. And it's like, no, I need to just follow the guide. 40's probably a bit low. Okay, this is actually between 25 and like 30 maybe. I want it low. We'll do 35 then. No, wait. It's 35 for chillin'. And 25 for gaming. There. Okay, and then the mic volume appears to be working. The stream title. Let's double check. I'm gonna actually do my checklist here. The stream title is correct. Then you hit start stream. Just need to leave this up. Okay, I need to follow the checklist every time. No skipping steps and assuming that I know what I'm doing. I need to check the list every time. Well, thank you for catching it early. Before going to bed because it's midnight or something. I know Polycube was saying that they were getting a healthy sleep schedule. Just like, that's good. Means ain't gonna be seeing them, but that's good. Okay, what in the fluff was I doing? I was messing with this axis A, which apparently was just changing the positions of the objects. When I was trying to change the... things. I wonder if I could switch it back to onValidate. I know the code that I snagged had an onValidate step that would just do it when I open up Unity, but the problem with that is that it wouldn't do it all the time. It was like, for some reason this was working just fine, but then when I did it on my own code that I copy pasted and then modified, then it decided to break it. So I'm like, I don't understand how that works sometimes. I literally just copy paste the code and then I make a modification. Or the more frustrating thing is I change a number, it breaks it, I change it back, It's still broken. It's like, but I changed it back. Speaking of which, yeah, okay, that was the, okay, the axis was fine. What did I change then? Okay, what was the, yeah, this local up. That's what it was. Okay, let's set you back to local up instead of whatever the fluff this was doing. Okay, so give me some semblance of a ramp when viewed at the correct angle. Which is, well, I guess not any angle, but still. Why are you still in pieces? I keep hoping that, like, starting up a stream, doing a thing, will focus me in on a thing, and then it just doesn't happen. Okay, so then don't do this. So you are the problem. Okay, but now they're both the same bit of code. This is only no. That is changing the angle of the thing. Where in the heck is it changing the flippin' positions? Okay, and you are using, yeah, the triangle mesh one, because I was trying to make it so that it, I mean, that really should just be for that specific face. And that's not even doing anything anyway, but then my confusion is, okay, so then do construct square mesh. Give me the ramp again. That's all we're looking for. It's the thing, it's like I'm doing small changes and that's still messing up. I'm finding out where my limits are, and my limits are step 1. Oops. Okay, there. I got that far. And I was trying to see if I could hack off this other half of this edge. So, which is why I was trying to use this other, use these triangle meshes. Which is supposed to hack off half of the quads, and I don't entirely know how to do that, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, that's what it was, this if here. This iffy stuff was the one causing the positions to change. When I was trying to change the number of quads, getting, so the vertices then, the triangles? Okay, so this is a bunch of nonsense that was not helpful. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can decimate the, oh wait, no, decimate is actually like a technical term, I think, right? I'm trying to see if I can hack up these quads in a way. Well, I know I was able to do this and get rid of half of the triangles of the quads, but that wasn't the exact half that I wanted. I do need that same resolution. Yeah, but that's... I'm just confused as to why the position of the objects changed instead of the actual, like, part of the mesh changed. Because that's the question, is how do I just delete the top half of the mesh? That's the... See, it's I wanted to try this. I wanted to give this an actual, like, try. And then I immediately run into any amount of math, and it's like, oh, well... But I was able to tilt the flippin' top of the thing. I figured at least that out. So, how long until I give up? We'll see. I wanted to give it, like, at least another, like, this week. Although I keep bouncing back over to the other, like, this other project. Because I'm like, oh, hey, I had some good playtests of this. So this is just a set of cards and stuff. And I'm like, I'm having more fun with that. But I'm working on a project with a friend here, so I feel like I should at least attempt this. How was the local events? The Saturday one was smaller, and I actually got a test in on my board game, which is fun. Got some good feedback there. And then the other bigger event yesterday was good too, because I've been to that a couple times, so I got to catch up with some people and meet some new people and stuff too. So, this is good stuff. I had a good weekend. Actually went out and, like, saw people and did things. It's a rare occurrence for me. And then back to this week where I'm like, I'm gonna sit around and zone out and do nothing. It's like, that's why I tried to turn on the stream, and then the webcam was like, I'm not gonna pick up the Vtuber studio. I'm like, okay, that's what we're doing. It's always funny how if I'm feeling kind of slow, then the technology, when I go to use it, it's also slow. Like, you don't need to reflect my mood. Okay, but this changed the position of the things. Oh, so into I. So actually, so wait, maybe. What if I do the first half of this? Am I missing one of these? No, it seems okay. Oh, it's just because I don't have anything in here. I is greater than resolution. Half the resolution. There. Don't need VTube Studio if I'm really a gnome. Well, I mean, I did a post on Twitter just recently of VTuber versus the face, which seemed to do fairly well. It's like, I've shown my face plenty of times. Clearly. Well, and then even from that photo, I very clearly am a gnome, so. But to get the VTuber model working, I need to, Okay, so now what happens if I do this? So, ideally this should only be half of the triangles get created. That's really what I'm trying to see, is just can I get rid of half of the triangles? What's your problem? Why are you outside of all of this anyway? Aren't you supposed to be in here anyway? This is waking me up a little bit. That's why I do streams, because I'm like, those days when I'm not streaming, I'm not doing anything. I'm like, ooh, maybe we'll watch too many Rings of Power. Too many episodes of Rings of Power. Although I've managed to stay away from that. I keep almost falling into watching too many episodes of Rings of Power and then pulling away before I do so. What are you complaining about here? Now I added too many of these. That's what you're saying? Okay, there we go. Gee whiz. Okay, so ideally, half of the triangles will be gone, and instead of half of each quad being gone, just half of some set of triangles will be gone, right? No. Because this is using the square one and not the triangle one anyway. So, switch it back to this other stupid thing that I'm working on. That I'm trying to break here. See, the thing is, This will be so flippin' cool if I can get it to work. And I feel like a ramp is one of the easiest things to... It only got rid of a very small amount of triangles. And also, it changes the positions every time. Why's it gotta change the position every time? Huh? The procedural mesh stuff gets too complicated. You can try to make pre-bent tileable ramps. If you need different bend amounts, you can try shape keys and blend shapes to control the shape. Yeah, no, I know there's ways to pre-model it, but it's one of those things of if we want to tweak the size of the planet, which I don't know exactly what size we're gonna okay, wait, shape keys and blend shapes. Are you talking in Blender? Just make a bunch of curved ramps in Blender to then place on the planet. Well, it's basically I would need to decide what size of planet it is. And I don't know, I just think it'd be cool to do like a peanut or a torus or something like that and have the ramp actually contort to whatever the underlying mesh is, but I'm overcomplicating things. I know I'm overcomplicating things. I don't want to contend with my own mortality here. I don't want to contend with my own stupidity because I'm just so much dumber than I hope. Okay, so that's back to... So now I've gotten rid of some of the triangles, and that's not the exact... Shape keys, blend shapes are changeable values to blend between multiple shapes. So you can model one ramp that works for any planet size in Blender. Okay, so... I guess maybe I will try looking at that, because I was assuming I was going to have to do some kind of procedural... Well, and I just saw a job requirement that came by that said procedural mesh is one of the things, and I was like, but that sounds like fun. Even if insane. Okay, so shape keys. And blend keys. Seems like it's the same sort of thing, but... Downside is you'll have skin mesh renderers, which are not so performant. Well, and I don't know how much performance we'll have to worry about necessarily, because it's... I mean, it's gonna be just a single sphere with a few, like, number of objects wise, it's not gonna be a lot. So, that might actually work then. Okay, I don't need the quad, but there. My stupid planet that was not working. Because I couldn't figure out how to rotate the objects anyway, so... Won't be able to batch skin mesh renderers. Okay. Well, that doesn't sound too bad then. Do you not have... You're supposed to be making a bunch of ramps. Well, okay, and again, this is... Would have to decide what size the planet is, I'm assuming. Is there just a quick video? In under 5 minutes, yeah, just give me an idea of what exactly shape keys do, because I'm not familiar. And it bends, it contorts the object.
Another video. So today I'm going to be showing you what shape keys are in Blender. So if you have no idea, I'm going to explain it to you in under 5 minutes, the fundamentals and the basics. This definitely isn't going to cover everything. There's a lot more that can be said. This is just simply putting it out there. So if somebody ever asks you what are shape keys, then you kind of have a general understanding of what they are and how to set them up in Blender. So that's what this video is. Under 5 minutes. Let's get into it. So go ahead and open up a new scene in Blender. Now you could use the default cube, but we're just going to go ahead, hit A to select everything, and X and Let's go Shift A, go down my options. I'm going to add in a Suzanne monkey head. It's just very fun to play with, and it has a lot of visual interest, and it's a very good demonstration. So let's take this monkey head here, and with this object selected, or any object you want to work with, we're going to go down to our tabs here. We're going to be clicking on this Object Data Properties tab. What we're going to see here is something called shape keys, and this is where we're going to do our shape keys. So if we hit plus initially with an object selected in Blender, it's going to create what's called our basis. Now the basis is just essentially what our shape keys are going to be using to compare where it originally was. If you want everything to go back to a value of 0 where it was originally, it'll be going back to what the basis is. I'll quickly explain that. So if we hit plus past that point, it's going to start adding in what are called our keys. So here I added in a key, and by default it's just called key 1. So this key selected, not the basis, but we want to make sure we select our key. We're going to come and tab into edit mode. And in edit mode, any vertex that we move around in 3D space, like this, again, it doesn't matter what it is. If we move it around in the shape key here, and we tab out of edit mode, what we can do is come to this value, and if we make it 1, it'll be that effect all the way to 1. If we make it 0.5, it'll only be half that effect. And if we make it down to 0, it will have none of the effect. Now, what we don't want to do at any time is when we go into shape key, is we don't want to duplicate edges or faces or vertices. We also don't want to extrude anything, and we also don't want to add in any new geometry by adding in loop cuts. Once we've added in this basis, we don't want to do anything further. Now, one thing I can also mention here is with the key 1 here selected, if you made this value 1, and you have an object that's completely symmetrical, which means it's the same on both sides with its topology, what you can do is increase this key value 1, this key 1 to a value of 1, come down here, you can go to new shape from mix, and you can click on this little tab again, and you can go to mirror shape key. Now with this key 2, it is a perfect mirror of what we just did over here. And you can also come click on this little X here, and it'll set everything back to 0 automatically. Now one thing to keep in mind, if I quickly just get rid of these shape keys, whenever we go and we add a modifier, so for example I had a subdivision surface modifier in here, and I went to my shape keys, if I went and added in a shape key here, and I just did something with this mesh over here, what I cannot do now is go to my, if I went back to my modifiers, you cannot apply a modifier that has a shape key applied to it. So that is one thing you want to keep in mind, and that goes for most of the modifiers, I believe all of them. So tabbing back into edit mode, going to my shape keys here, I'm going to quickly just exaggerate some of this deformation here, just by pulling these vertices in a little bit more of extreme pose, just making it interesting, tabbing back out of edit mode. And I'm going to show you what we can also do. You can also take this value here, and say for example you come down here to your timeline, so I'll be on key 1 here. What I'm going to do is, with this value at 0, I'm going to hit I to insert the keyframe. So hovering over this little tab, we can hit I to insert the keyframe. And then we can move over our timeline here. We can increase this value to whatever we want, and we can also hit I. And that's how we very simply add keyframes to this, and we can very quickly animate our shape key as well to give us some interesting effects without any sort of rigging. It does have its limitations, but they are useful. And that's been it as far as basic tips. I'm just going to keep it at that. So these are some fundamental things to introduce you to what shape keys are. I hope you're able to use them, and I hope you found this video useful.
Okay. Again, this is my lack of knowledge in Blender. I think it only took about a week for me to realize what you guys were yelling at me about. Yeah, okay, so I can just blend it in Blender and then animate to whatever bend that I want if we're doing just a basic sphere, which should be fine. And I know there's also a tool that does bending in Blender as well. Did it? Oh, it did open. Okay, so probably the skate park? Okay, because one of those videos I watched definitely had a... Because they were making like a mug, handle on a mug to... So, what was that video and what was the tool? Shoot, I don't remember what the thing was that was to essentially do that curve. Okay, that's not shape key, but just a Blender. It's not just a bend modifier then, right? Is this just a simple bend deform? Oh, okay. That seems to be the best way to do that. Okay, so if I add a bend modifier, again, gotta search it because there's so many options. That's not the thing then. Oh, deform. I wanted to bend it, and it's like, okay, deform then. A simple deform, maybe. What's the difference between a simple and a mesh and a surface and a Laplacian and a curve? I guess we'll start with simple deform. Yeah, try simple deform. Okay, so bend. Okay, so that's... Okay, I think 45 is fine. I need to figure out which axis I'm doing this on. Oh, wait. So, if I... There's a way to turn this off or something, right? Okay, because I think what I want to do is just make this ramp real big and then bend it. Maybe. Unless that's also just going to do this again. But I guess we'll see. Okay, I guess that can go away for now. I'm in edit mode. I want to do a face select. Okay, I don't want to extrude it. I want to stretch it, right? And then I want to move the face. That's just going to move this. Aha, no, it is going to do that. Okay. So now I have a nice long ramp. And then if I add the... okay, let's... Maybe object mode? There we go, object mode. Do add a deform. Simple deform. Okay, again, you're twisting it along that. Yeah, okay, so these deforms in Blender. Well, and the question is, can I... okay, back to this again. Yeah, okay, that's kind of what I was wondering. Was if it was going to do that. Okay, so... Whoops, it's kind of not... It's neat, not entirely what I wanted. Okay, so... I know they did exactly that in that video. Did I... That's way too many tabs. I don't even know what any of these are. There we go, modeling Blender for complete beginners.
If you want to switch back to the selection right here, you can hit no.
Okay, and at some point he does a mug handle. Mug? Carafe? I thought he did it on a mug, not a carafe, but... Shoot, I guess just the carafe though?
Some carafes to put on the counter right here. Carafe.
Aha, okay. So I need to click this thingy.
Best when you hit 3 to look from the side, or you could use the spin tool right here, but we're gonna have to change some of these settings. So N to go into the side panel, tools right here. Let's change this to X, then we can turn that, and let's just move this up here.
Okay, the spin tool is, I guess, what I want to try messing with then. So simple deform, you can bugger off. So now, where is the spin tool? So most likely under edit mode. Spin tool. Ta-da! Give me a different axis. Smooth by angle? Is that, wait, huh? What is that then? Okay, wait, you're saying you go into the side panel, that you hit N? Aha! Tool. Axis. You made this one? That's not what I wanted to mess with, but... Okay, so do this. Let's select everybody. And then do this, and then do this. Ta-da! Okay, still not what I was expecting. Okay, give me this face then. And then do the spin tool. That's closer. So maybe not along that. Or I guess we'll just see what this does. So selecting everything didn't do it. Okay, you know what? Let's do... So instead of deforming you in whichever way... Yeah, I was gonna say, go back to what I had originally. Okay, wait. Do I need to just move it out? No. Options? Oh boy. Yeah, that's the scary thing. I click options and I go, oh, there's so many options. So spin. Oh, wait. It's spinning around the 3D cursor then, right? So if it's with like shift or something? Or... I'm assuming it's spinning around the 3D cursor. How does move 3D cursor again? Is that what he was saying here with the spin? Yeah, okay. It's spinning around the 3D cursor. So... So how do I move the 3D cursor? Ta-da! There we go. I guess I want to just move it along the X then? Or no, the X is the plane, which is some other button, which is... Oh boy. Okay, let's just see if that did anything in terms of what I was hoping for. Aha! Okay, that's very clearly not where I want it. But that is the idea. Shift spacebar or spacebar. Oh, that's animating. So shift spacebar. No? That's okay, I'm not hitting shift, am I? Shift? No. Okay. This is why I've been so afraid of learning Blender. Because there's a way to do literally everything. Meaning there's also so many buttons to do anything. So now we do a little bit of that. That's closer. I don't know why you insist on the, like, initial. Okay, so. Wait, how do I reset the cursor to the center? That's the active tool, is the cursor. Because I do just want to move it along the Z axis. Again, I don't know which axis is which. It's not options. It's probably a simple button combo that I don't know. Tab. Oh, tab switches between those. Okay. So now how do I put it back in the middle? Origin. Put you back on the origin. I think this is the other reason why I didn't want to stream this, is because it's just gonna be me struggle bussing through so much. Okay. No, I want it back in the origin. Can you? Item. Aha! Oh, I was on the wrong thing there. Aha! I selected the face. That's not what I wanted. Okay, deselect the face. So tab. There, edit mode. And face, there we go. Don't select the face. Then we go to you. We go to... I don't have anything selected. How do I put this back in the origin? Okay, this is another quick Google, I guess. Okay, Blender. So snap. 3D. Cursor to origin. It's gotta be super simple, right? View, align view, center cursor, and frame all. What? Press the N key to open up the side panel if not immediately visible. You can use Shift C to do the exact same thing. So wait, Shift C? Okay, so that snaps the frame and the cursor back to there. So then if I do Z. Okay, how do I move the cursor along an axis? Okay. So move 3D cursor, Blender along axis. It's all super simple stuff that I just don't know how to do. That I'm never gonna remember either, because there's just so many, like Shift C and then N, and then don't forget about Shift B for bevel, and there's probably all sorts of other buttons. N properties. Alt and Control dragging the mouse. That's Unity, which I feel much more at home in, and yet I'm still not able to do anything. So then I just want to move it. Aha. Okay, so that's that's a clunky way to do it, but that's a way to do it. So now if I do the spin tool, like, wait. Grab a face. Aha. Okay, that's closer. That's better. I think I need to like shrink the size of the ramp maybe or something. Okay, wait, and then there was another way to adjust how bendy it was, right? It's steps. That's not gonna be what I want though. That's, oops. Yeah, this is another one of those, like, I hope the music is carrying this because I know I am not. Custom properties. Where was the bendiness of the spin? There was in fact a
here. What I'll do is extrude it out a little bit and then scale it on the x-axis to make it come in a little bit more. 3 to look from the side, extrude just a little bit more, and then I'll control and right click a few times to just bring this down like that in kind of a curved shape. If you don't like any of the proportions, you can change some of these settings. So N to go into the side panel, tools right here. Let's change this to X, then we can turn that, and let's just move this up here. What I'll do is extrude it.
okay, and then we'll just move this up here. Okay, I'm selected the wrong thing. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna move this up here. This seems like exactly what I want to be using, and I just don't know about Blender, so. Is there a number that I'm looking at here? It tells me how bent it is. Because I'm assuming you can also animate with the shape keys. So that if I... Wait. There was a way to animate the bend in this? Then we just grabbed this. I was a little confused as to what he was grabbing and how he was manipulating it. Okay, is it because I hadn't extruded this? So it was E to extrude? E, yeah, okay. So if I do E, and then that, and then E, and then that, and then E. Can I do it in, oh wait, can I, wait, okay, so then can I, instead go along here, and then loop cut it. Here, and then loop cut somewhere. Yeah, that's not the, and then like R. No, that's rotate. Right click to escape anything. Then we control Z because I'm scared. Oh, that didn't get rid of that loop cut. Oh, wait. It's because I have those other faces selected. Wait, so it's 3? No, 6? 7? 1? This one, I guess? And then I want to select this. And then I want to hit loop cut. Oh wait, I want to select through the thing though, right? And then, what did it say loop cut was? Control R. Okay, just we're gonna click on loop cut and then click this. And then that cut the front of this. And then like control or something. What was it? Gosh dang it. What was the other one to add more thingamabobs to it? There's a button to add more loops to the loop cut that I don't remember what it is. There's just so much to this that Control R, then scroll. Okay, so let's scroll. Okay. It's so simple. Okay, wait. So I selected those, and then I can do 7, and then I can select all of this. No. No. What do you, so, okay. Deselect everything. And then select all this. And then I want to Control R. And Control R and then scroll. My God, balls. Yeah, this is one of those things of like, if I could unlock how to use Blender, I feel like I could actually make legitimate games, and yet I look at Blender and go, I can't even figure out how to pan the camera. Is it shift or something? Shift. Okay, shift is how to pan the camera. Yeah, it's like I stepped away from a tutorial for too long and then forgot how to do anything. Okay, so it's like theoretically I should be able to select some amount of stuff and then Control R and then click it. Oh, that other loop is still there. It's just me selecting things a bunch of times over. Okay, so did I need to select everything and then extrude? So a little bit like that. And then hit E. Yeah, I was like, I didn't think so. Okay, right click to cancel a thing. Face select. And then I hit E. But that leaves that back part there. But then if I try to add a bunch of loop cuts to the thing, it's gonna... Can I... Okay, not E. But can I just move it? There we go, that's what I want, right? Yeah, but then it leaves that on the back there. Why is that a separate thing? Hello there, Funny Fencer. I did see the stream avatar there for a while. You've caught me at the most boring time possible. Not that I ever do, it just extremes anyway. But It is particularly boring today because I don't know what I'm doing with Blender. Okay. There's a way to merge. I do a okay, shift this and shift that, and then merge them. Right? I just wanted to extend the side of this and then do a bunch of loop cuts and then see if that'll let me bend it better. That's really all I was trying to do, and I was hoping I could do it a little more uniform. Extrude, why you no... grab these? Also, can I just merge them? I could split them. I could separate them. How do I put them back together again? One of these emerge. Add a cube, extrude, inset, bevel, loop, knife, poly, build, spin, smooth, edge slide, shrink, flatten, shear, rip, region. Okay, I guess we'll just select this section of the thing and then see if I can. So Control R and scroll. And then you select everything, because those are not... Okay, so there, deselect it. So just select everything and then Control R, scroll. Oh, it's because you have to have the mouse over top of the thing that you're trying to loop cut. Okay. So then there's some amount of sections, and then this, yeah, so now that's going to be extra chopped up. I want to learn this dumb dad blasted mother flippin' thing, and it's just an arcane language to me. Okay, if I hit all of this and then hit move it. Oh, you just didn't get a single vertex. How do I... Okay, wait. So maybe I just chop up this and... I just wanted to extend it a little bit. Okay, shift to move it. And then I guess just this and then this. And then Control R and scroll while on top of the thing. And that'll make some nice little slices of... No, I liked where it was. Just, God. And then, I like it even. This is why I got it in pixel art. Is because I can look at it and go, this is exactly where I want this thing. I understand when it's exactly where I want it and not some fuzzy nonsense. No. Why? No, stop. Okay, this, Control R. Okay, click and then click. Done. Don't move the mouse. Okay. So now I have it sliced into pieces. It's not Unity. Not that I know how to use Unity either. No. I don't need yet more reminders how inadequate I am. I don't remember what I was trying to do. Now if I go to the blend, or the not bend, simple deform. Okay, now, no. Why does this make it look like it's exactly the thing that I want? And yet, when I go to do it, it's like, you want it bent this way? No. The other way? No, not that. How about this? No, it's still not what I want. Any of these? No. This is this is one of those moments of like the guys will literally make a procedural mesh instead of learning Blender. Okay, so now if I do this shape tool, wow, that's ugly AF. Okay, because it's... So what if I just select one of those slices? It didn't select anything. I'm on face select, right? No, I'm on edge select. How did I get on edge select? How did the camera keep twisting? Okay, so then we do... Now we spin that. Oh, that's only that part of it, right? Yeah. I don't know, it looks kind of cool. It's still not... Is there not a way I can just bend this? It's like, well, go to the deform modifier. Look, it's got a nice little, like, bendy thing here. It's gotta be this one. Just a simple bend to it. It's like, yeah, it looks cool. It's a nice twisty half pipe. I'm like... See, that's a nice bend. And it's the wrong direction, though. But if I click a different direction, it's like, you wanted that, right? Oh, okay, so that's super simple to do. If I wanted a bowl, good to know that that's easy. Why does that look like what I did? That looks great for like a bent. Okay. Why does that look good? Why does that look cool? And then I try to do along there, and it's like, oh, well, we bent it that way. I want it to have that nice twist in it, and it sort of does that. If I do the thingamabob, but then it doesn't look like what I'm expecting. It's because there's too many pieces to this thing. Do I need to remake it? Also, I want to select the whole... Okay, there's a way to also add a thing where you can select everything within the thing that you select through or something. There's like a click through. You can add a click through to your selection, and I don't know how to do that either. Okay. But then I didn't see an easy way to... Yeah, it's all this fuzzy, like... it's... Why do you keep going along that other axis? I spun it this way, and then I tried to move it. I don't understand. How did... the person who just doing that made it look so easy. And I'm like, it's just... I don't know. But yeah, if I could get it to just bend between like straight and bent, then I could have any kind of bent ramp I want within Unity. And if you can export the shape keys, then that would be based on the radius of the planet, how bent the ramp is. I think I'm understanding the concept, I just don't understand the tools. So... So I don't need all those loop cuts. Maybe I just hit Control Z until there. We're back to the beginning, and yet the thingamabob is not there. It's reset back to what I had. And then if I hit Add Modifier and I hit Deform, Simple Deform, hit Bend, and then I hit Z, there's a super cool... There's a less cool... Why are you not bent like you were? That other bend was cool. Edit mode? Does it matter which mode you're in when you bend it? Wait, why in the heck did it do a different thing? Did I actually need all of this, like, loop cuts? Away. I'm not an artist. I'm not a game developer either. I don't know, I guess the best I could hope for is an idiot, but you require your allowance. It's not add currency because that makes sense. Currency add name and then God. Doesn't matter how many times I do a thing. I'm never gonna remember how to do it. This is why I always double, triple check everything every single time I do it. And yet, no matter how many times I do it, it's like I gotta check the zipper on my pants all the time because there's still the occasional time when my pants aren't zipped. And I'm like, how am I this old and have worn pants for this long and still don't zip the zipper? Okay, so now I'm like, I don't want to mess with it, but this is my task. Was just to make the ramp tasks. You're not gonna pull up the thing on my Google Drive. Tasks. My task was to, I guess I could work on the skins too, which I don't know how to do any kind of art in any kind of system except pixel art. And even that's on this old thing that's been dead for years because I just don't want to put in the time to learn anything else. No, this is just because I have a lot of old pixel art in that system that I don't know if it would be easy to translate over to. Or I don't think it's easy to translate it into whatchamacallit. Yeah, procedural ramp generation, planet generation, and skins are my tasks. And I'm understanding the concept now that I've seen what shape keys do, that if I could bend the ramp in a way that I think makes sense, then ideally the shape key will allow me to unbend it, and then I would have whatever size planet can support whatever bent ramp. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Because otherwise it is... Well, because it is the half pipe is the one thing that can be extended. Because I'm like, it'd be nice to add like corner pieces like here. But it's like, yeah, that's literally just a smoothed corner. Also, it's crazy to me that this is at 150K, but it's like, yeah, you just skateboard up and down a pool ramp. Ta-da! Okay. Which makes it seem like the planet idea, like skating around on a planet, I think is a cool idea. I don't know if anybody else can back me up on that being a cool idea, but I think it's a cool idea. And I have no ability to pull it off because I have no ability to do anything. Because I'm just sitting here being down on myself. And it's like, you're never going to accomplish anything if you don't believe you can do it. Well, here I am trying to do it, and I'm not accomplishing it either. So, that didn't... Oh, it's the rotation of the cursor. I lied. So move it 3 meters down. Negative 3 meters down. And then I bust out the spin tool on this object, and then back to edit mode. There's a way to snap this stuff. There's a way to snap the camera to a spot that might be useful too, but... It's just because there's this extra, like, bit here that I'm like... Okay, what if I get rid of you? How will that change the spin? So if I get rid of all of this, let's say bye-bye. No, like all of it. Oh, and then that's not all the faces anyway. Can I just control D on this? And then move it? No. Because I guess technically what I need is just this shape, right? Which is attached to that. But if I could separate it, then I can just take this shape and spin it. So control D. Okay, so can I separate this face then? Okay, shift. So if I select this, and then I separate, I was like, that one it lets me do. Separate the selection. Okay, and then I do... You switched it into a different mode, and then I... Nope. Okay, that was not... I lied! Don't do any of it. Like, okay, wait, can I... All, and then Control D, and then... Nope, it's not Control D. Shift D. Shift D, and then X. And then click that. Okay. And that means I have a ramp just in case I destroy everything. Okay, now I want to select this. Which gets, so then that. Delete the faces. And then I keep trying to mess with the camera like I would do in Unity, and that's not how you do this. And then delete it. Only the faces. Okay, so that leaves me a nice thing there. Not only the faces. Okay, select. It's on face mode. Select vertices. Get rid of all of these. Delete them. The vertices. All of them. Okay, there. So now if I'm left with this, and then I select this face, and then I do the spin tool on this, what does that do? Or do I actually need the connector pieces here? I guess we'll see. So spin tool on this. Aha! Okay, that's maybe what I want. So now... Okay, wait, are you... What are you? If I turn this off, okay, you're part of this. So now I want to separate it. Split. I want to split it from its parent. So now I have a new object. Okay, then I do that. No, I don't have a new object. So then I do... then I do split. Split off selected geometry from connected unselected geometry. Yeah. Split. So then I should have a new object somewhere, right? That's not how you do that? Okay. Separate the selection. There we go. Okay, so now it's separated. Gotta keep them separated. Why is it that weird red? And why is this one not doing that? Okay, because now if I go into object mode, yeah, okay, there's two objects, and I want to select this object, and then edit mode. Okay, that's trying to tell me whether this is selected or not. Okay, so now I want to put you in the middle. So just go back to the, that's the 3D cursor. Okay, I do want the 3D cursor back at the origin as well. Okay. Now this cube that I have selected, go to edit mode on the cube. The item. Aha, no. The item. So what's the transform of this item? This sure doesn't look like it's on the origin. Set origin to 3D cursor. That didn't move it. It doesn't look like it's at an origin anywhere. This looks like it's the origin. This does not. So where is this? I'm in object mode. Is it in the edit mode? There we go. The edit mode location is in a separate location. Why did that change the... What are you doing? Huh? It's just that one face, right? Why? I just want to take this and move it over here. And you said, hey, you're extruding it. I didn't want to extrude it. Where in the heck are these extra edges and... Okay, well then select all of it and then move it. Okay, then transform it to 0. There we go. 0, 0. And when I say 0, I mean 0 and not very, very, very close to 0. That's just, everybody loves doing that, right? Okay, so now it's thingamabob is off. I don't give a god goram mother flippin' flying fluff. Clearly I'm at the point of like, let's just throw out all the curse words. Okay, but now can I do the deform? So I want to do a simple deform, and then the 3D cursor, I want to put it like -3 meters down, and then I want to bend this. I don't know how to modify the camera even. Okay, then I want to use the spin tool on this. There we go. That's looking what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking about. Oh, and that's probably why I need those other extra vertices and stuff. I don't know. So maybe is that... Why did I say I was going to do art and learn stuff? Why are you... No. Band around this. Right? There we go. That's what I wanted. Yeah, okay, no, that's twisting it. No, that's twisting it. Taper it? No. Stretch it? No. Twist it? Bop it? No. Bend it. Why is the actual, like, mesh look like it's not? Oh, wait, did I do 2 different bends? Yes, I did, okay. So, I lied. Okay, can I hide you as well? There we go. There is an extra thingamabob. What is this extra thingamabob? How long has that been there? Oh, I like that positioning. What is this other thing here? Wait, that's in edit mode? Wait. Stop doing that. Okay. Why? Huh? Why? Why? Okay, so now... Oh, it's because I was... Okay, I don't want to deform it. I want to spin it around that spot there. There we go. Holy hell. That's what I wanted. That's what I was thinking. That's only took me an hour and 15 minutes to get to that point. Okay. Could I spin this 45 degrees? So is there a view for the tool, the spin tool? Aha. So then can I see where in the heck it's doing this? Where's the actual angle of the spin? I like exact numbers. This is why I've not gotten into other kinds of art, is because I like exact numbers. Also, why in the heck is there no... There's no closing face on this other side? Why is there no closing face on the other side? Okay, so if I go back to this other ramp, and then can I just select both sides and shrink it until they're like right next to each other and then accordion it from there? Is that what I want to do? Okay. Object mode? Select it? Edit mode? Aha. Okay, so now we do this. And this, and bring them together. Bring them. Squeeze them in. And then we make them kiss. Where's the make them kiss tool? Scale it? We scale it. Aha! Okay. I want to select the... Huh? Why does it do that part, but not the back part? Oh, this is that extra part. I forgot that there's an extra thing here. Okay, so select this. Oh, no. And this. I forgot there's a very thin edge on this thing. Oh, meaning I probably want to get rid of that? Okay, you know what we're doing? No, nope. Okay, so how did I do this the first time? So give me a new cube. And then it was bevel. So it was edit mode, edge mode, bevel mode. Not everybody, just this one here. Maybe not that one. I don't flippin' know which ones are what and who's and how. Okay, but that's not... Oh my goodness, what in the heck was that? Yeah, okay, it was Control B, and then you scroll. Aha, okay, I remember this one at least. So, something like that. Okay, and then we Go back to object mode, and we Control D? No, Shift D. Okay, right click. Shift D, click. And then I guess I could change the transform. And then rotate this. Uh, 180. And then add a modifier that was subtract. No! Not a modifier. And then do a shade smooth. Well, eventually. And then do a remove. Wait, remove? A subtract. Shoot, there's a thing somewhere. Add. Nah. Okay, back to quick Google, Blender, subtract objects, mesh from mesh or whatever. The other one had it. Boolean modifier. Okay. So it wasn't. So now Boolean. And then and then I need to select the second object. This is clearly I should have been having music the whole time. Nah, gummit, I don't remember what it was. Set the difference. The parts of the sphere which intersect the object specified in the modifier will be subtracted. Okay, so the difference object. I don't seem to be seeing anything. Because I feel like it would. What is this cube? Who are you? Wait, there's a cube. That's this cube. And there's this cube. And then there's this cube. What is this cube? No, go away. I don't need a second other cube. Okay, so now this has the modifier on it. But it's the, yeah, okay. That's the difference modifier. The object. Aha! The cube. There we go. That's what it was. So now if I hide this cube. There we go. I have the ramp again. Okay, so then what I was trying to do, because now this does not have that extra edge on it. Okay, so then maybe let's try to rotate it back to a good spot. In the object mode or the edit mode? Maybe edit mode? I'm on the other cube. There we go. Oh my goodness. That's super cool. That is not what I wanted. Okay. How do I lock it in then? Do I get rid of the other cube? No. How do I lock it in? How do I lock it in? Is it because I was in... No, this is in object mode. But when I tried to rotate this, it was resolving it. Which is super cool, but not what I wanted. How does lock in? Lock in. What? The speed of the algorithm changes the outcome entirely there? Apply. Oh! Okay. There we go. So now I can rotate this. Aha! Okay, and there's a way to like move it and snap it up to the top or something, right? Too. Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, so now I want to select. I want to go to edit mode and I want to select the face, and then I want to select this face. I want to select that face, and then I want to scale. There, squeeze them up right next to each other. Now kiss. Okay, so then when I do the spin, okay, so now we take the 3D cursor and we move it down -3 meters, and then we do the spin tool in a general tool in a general that away direction. No, the general this away direction, because now I've changed the coordinate system entirely because I redid this. And then there, that's there. So now there's just one very, very small quad right there. Probably ugly and bad, but whatever. It's our little secret, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. But this is looking like what I was wanting. Ta-da! Okay, and then that's still not necessarily what I was wanting, though. I mean, yeah, it's nice I can do that, but just wait, nope, not shade smooth. There we go, shade auto smooth. Okay, but now it's cool I can do that. Now if I do bend, which is not, there's no bend. There is no bend thing. Simple deform, bend. Okay, there is a bend, but along the Z. No. Okay, so maybe not bend. I want. I feel like there's a way to do that spin, like, move. But the angle of the spin is like 0. I'll try spinning. That's a good trick. Okay. I want you on the Z. No. No, okay, you were on the right one. I just am dumb. Okay, I need to select the face there. Oh, and then it's this. I don't know how he did that. He just grabbed something. It was just like, yeah, there you go. You could change the bend on it however you damn well please. I'm like, I don't know what the heck he was doing. That. Okay, you just gotta be picky about where you grab the thing from. Okay, so that'll let me change the bend to too much, too ridiculous of a thing. But that's also not a bend either. That's just spinning. And then how do you bend a thing? It just... Okay, well, at any rate, I can do that. I don't think there's a way I could just change the scale in Unity to change the bend on it, but... Okay, there's something about shape keys or something there too, that I can animate between two things. Because I think that's the ideal, is if you could have an animation between the full donut and this, and then based on however big you want to make the ramp, go from here to full donut. Or however much of the planet you want to encircle. And then also a shape key for how much bend you want in it. Okay, wait, so... Look at the shape key thing again. So... Blender... Shape keys... It's only 7:15. I've been standing for an hour and a half. I'm gonna sit. Okay, so give me the shape key thing again. What in the heck was this? I just want to play Dishonored. Dishonored 2 is so cool. I just want to play Dishonored 2. But why? Why does there have to be a part of me that's like, you gotta do something creative. You gotta make art. And then there's the other part of me that's like, I just want to sit and play video games. Inside you, there are two wolves. One wants to consume art, one wants to make it. Okay, that's... I think I'm getting too much sleep again. It's just when I try to get up early, like when I set my alarm early, I go to bed early, I set my alarm early, and then when the alarm goes off, I'm like, well, I'm nowhere near awake. But I also know there was a YouTube video that was like, oh yeah, you gotta do the things that make you feel awake, and then you will feel awake. But I think that's also if you've gotten enough sleep. Which I should have been getting enough sleep recently. This is one of those trivial things where it's like I feel like I could explain it fairly easily, where I'm like, okay, I want a ramp that can animate between here and there, and then also I want it to animate between bent and not bent. And it's somebody who knows Blender that I think should be fairly easy to do and explain, and I don't know. Okay, is there a like set of skate ramp glossary? Is there an agreed upon set of like half pipe, quarter pipe, ramp is bent, not bent is the angle? Well, it was just bending was doing it funky. It's like the spin was fine, and then or it's like I like spin there, but when I did the like extrude it. Okay, I remember the button for extrude. I still don't remember what the button is for the flipping camera, which is just shift. That's nice and easy. Okay, and then when I did all of them, and then I did deform. Yeah, because it did that, where I was like, okay, I want bend. And then if I select whatever axis, this is the one that looks the most like uniform, and I'm like, okay. But it was like none of the angles that I selected were like bending it in the way I would have expected. That's kind of neat. Oh, it's stretching the top of it, and it's all like spinning it. It's neat, but it's like I don't. Just along. Yeah, that one's not too bad. It's kind of cool. I keep expecting it to bend like the spin is bending it. Which would be, you know, not inside of the object, but outside of the object. I don't know, it's just looking at the icon for bend, it makes sense to me. And then this does not as much. Origin. Oh! Wait. Not the 3D cursor? This is not an origin I can click. I just needed to figure out the origin. Aha. What game I made? I make the game that looks like the attempt is a okay. It's Stunt Planet is the idea. So it's do cool stunts with your hoverboard on a planet made out of skateboards until you fly off the planet. Okay, where's my flippin' YouTube? Okay, I go to YouTube all the dumb dead time. Okay, YouTube. Not all of my YouTube. It's just gonna be, here's a billion VTuber clips. Okay, I wanted to just show, I made an old prototype of it years and years and years ago, and then a friend and I said, hey, let's make something, and then we decided to make a boat racer, and then we both said, no, that's too much. And then decided to make a remake of this. There we go. So I'm learning a little bit of Blender this time, because those are just basic ramps. There we go. So we're doing a better remake of this game. Is the what we're trying to do. Because as you can tell, this was clunky AF. But I was proud of the camera at any rate. Everything else is jank. But so what I was trying to figure out this stream was how to make the ramps, because I wanted to make them a little more robust. And I have no clue how to use Blender, but at least within this stream, I figured out how to finally do this. So I'm like, okay, I can use this to bend this around the planet. Or if I could figure out the deform modifier. Did I make the game? As in the prototype? The prototype, that's the... I made this prototype as well. This is all my stuff. There's my... There is my long list of way too many prototypes that I have on itch.io. And my VTuber. I also made my VTuber, which is why it looks kind of funky. Because I've only used VTube Studio twice. And I still made a clunky AF VTuber. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, this has been a slow stream because it's just been me being very confused on how Blender works. And I'm like, I should know how to make something in Blender. Like, I have so many games, and I'm like, I messed in voxel art a little bit, and that's about as much 3D stuff as I've done. And I'm like, okay. And then, well, it's because I also upped the number of pixels on my VTuber, so it actually looks a little more smooth. And then suddenly, there's all sorts of people that showed up and started following, and I hit affiliate, and I'm like, I should have done this a long time ago. Should have done a lot more pixels and a lot more animation in my VTuber model. Yeah, I think I also need to make more of a set of background elements and stuff. So you can help me. Is that I'm not in the market for buying any Twitch assets right now, but if you have stuff to show off, you're welcome to show it off. But I make characters. I've done a lot of little pixel art of these characters here. These and I did make a whole character generator. But yeah, there made a whole character generator for those little characters and stuff, and then I've also done a ton of kind of fan art stuff, which I want to get back into doing. Like, I think I also need to just sit and learn an actual pixel software instead of using Pascal there, but all kinds of characters in Cubism. Yeah, because I do want to do a 3D version of my my gnome at some point, and that's exactly what happened with this project. Because I was like, oh, I want to do a 3D gnome, and it'll be about climbing a beanstalk, and then Brino just took the idea and ran off with it. Or ran with it, rather, not ran off with it, but... I feel like I've heard of this as a... Can make an any number dimension version? Pretty sure this is supposed to just be 3, but I do like the idea of any number. I do have a Discord. Like I said, I am not looking to commission anything anytime soon. I just upgraded this Vtuber model. So, but like I said, you can find the Discord at the link on the bottom of Twitch. Has my link tree, and then like I said, I'm willing to look at whatever art account you have and stuff, but again, it's a not looking to commission anything anytime soon, so it's like do not get your hopes up. I was still trying to figure out the form. Wait, and I was getting further on it. Okay, so the face select. Can you send a request now? Sure. Yeah. I'm not gonna look at Discord right now, just because I'm streaming. I'll wait until after the stream. But if you find the Discord, you're free to send whatever. But again, I will reiterate, I'm not looking to buy anything right now. So. And so far, I've made all of my own stream assets. I know I do need to get some kind of transition between scenes too. I don't have that going either. Okay, I was messing with add modifier and then deform and then bend. And then around this, around this axis. But the origin is okay, let's just click each of these just to see. Interesting. So do I have to make another object to have an origin to bend around? I can't select the 3D cursor or anything? Okay, it seems like bend is what I want, and it seems like if I could figure out how to select an object. Okay, well, what if I do this cube then? Why are the camera and the lights selectable as an object and this is not? Because I'm like, it's in the scene now. Okay, so now if I... Oh, because this is an edit mode, so it doesn't understand the existence of that other cube. But if I switch it to object mode, that other thing doesn't exist, does it? Okay, so if I click this... Okay, so then can I put this cube in here? Okay, that's neat. That's... Okay, now how do I want to bend this? I don't know how I want to bend it. What do you... Holy heck. What do you fluffing mean? Okay, so not bend. So the spin tool? I feel like I could explain this to an artist, and they could spit it out fairly easily. But I just don't know what I'm doing. I can't explain it to the program. Okay, so now if I go back to you, can I just undo anything that I did to this one? Or is it just it's gonna undo everything? Okay, I just want to go back to undoing the extrude. There we go. Okay, because that's, at this point, I'm like, I want to mess with Unity. Just screw it. What the heck am I listening to? Oh, it's because oh, I hit the bottom? Oh, there wasn't even a bottom. There we go. I thought this had more songs on it, but... Am I buying stuff on the asset store? No, this is just basic Blender stuff. This is very basic Blender stuff because I'm very new to Blender. So this is literally just a cube that I did a couple of changes to. Okay, then the spin tool. Yeah, I'm very new to 3D stuff. Okay, because the question is... Oh, there was a reason why we had that extra backing piece. Ah, whatever. I don't know. I don't care. So if I throw this into Unity, how does it look? So if I up the steps to like a lot more, like a billion or something. That's not doing what I thought it was gonna do. Have a question? Yeah, sure. You can shoot me a question. Okay, so now when it's at 25 steps, oops. If you're a game developer, so you need to want a Blender course. If you're a game developer, do you need to use Blender? No, you do not. Like I said, I've made a good 30 games, and this is my first time touching Blender. So, I have done some voxel art, so that's some of the 3D stuff, but you can do some like there's a bunch you can do with just 2D and pixel art. Like that's why people have done a bunch of 2D and pixel art. Thanks for the L. Massive L. Maybe not a massive L, I don't know, but I'm learning. I wanted to learn more things on all sorts of different I mean, there's also like RenPy and stuff. There's lots of if you want to make a game, then there's many different tools you can use. So depends on what you're trying to make. What about coding? Well, and again, this is a lot of like, it's like what kind of game are you trying to make? Because if you're afraid of coding, and like if you want to work on your writing skills or something, there is, can I share coding codes with you? I mean, I could, I could share code with you. It's not necessarily good, but that's, I don't know if you would understand it if you haven't done a lot of coding, and that it's assuming I understand what I've done. But I do have a GitHub, but I have not put anything on it. But I did do a dump of some of the source code for some of the projects that I have, at least on Google Drive. So some of my source code is available, but But if you're looking to get into game development, have not done any kind of art or code or anything, then I think Game Maker's a pretty good place to start. Like that's where I started, was on Game Maker, because it's visual code and stuff, and then it's got a lot of tools to let you just kind of put something together. Like somehow I have my very first game, but there's a couple of games that I made in high school that got lost when I lost when I dropped water on a laptop and killed it. But yeah, so this is something that I made in Game Maker, just using the basic Game Maker tools. Wow, it did not want to record. That's also a lot of like visual noise there, but yeah, this was mostly just trying out the different Game Maker, the basic Game Maker buttons and things, features, to then make a game out of that. Okay, I made this because I wanted to export it into Unity and see how it looked. Like I said, I think this is also the shape key thing, where I could, oops, to do a shape key between this and that, and then export it. I don't know how that works with Unity. Yet more sandbox crap. Well, this is my origin even. This is the first thing I made, was a visual toy. Just sandbox nonsense. Now you got me curious. I'm like, how many of these things are? I mean, this was supposed to be a match 3. It didn't really end up becoming that. And then, Sandbox King. I don't know about that necessarily, but... gaming codes for how to add force, horizontal and vertical. It depends on the engine that you're using. And there's many different ways to do it as well. It's like, it depends on how much force you want to add and like... But that's why I was saying you can start with Game Maker, because they have like a add gravity button, and Unity's also pretty good. Like the starter system. Because that you can just sort of add gravity and stuff as well. But okay, now you got me curious. How many of the things... That's sandbox. I mean, this one, it ended up being kind of a zombie sandbox thing, but it's not, Visual Studio and Unity 3D? Yeah, okay. I mean, there's plenty of tutorials. It's like, I don't know if anybody who's, like, I haven't watched a lot of recent tutorials, but I know, like, CodeMonkey does some good stuff. There's probably old Brackies. Brackies tutorials that are pretty good, or that if you go to Google something, you'll more than likely come across Brackies for doing Unity tutorial stuff. Oh, he did here. I came back, did one Godot tutorial, and then stopped again. Huh. But he's got like a billion tutorials and stuff. There's lots of really good YouTube tutorial stuff. That it's a lot of just like, if you Google it, then you can find stuff fairly easily. Unity has a lot of support. There's a lot of developers on Unity, for sure. It's funny because I don't think I've played a lot of sandbox games. It's like, this is a... Oh yeah, this one's fairly sandbox-esque. But there's a lot of them that aren't super sandbox. I'm like clicking at all the ones that are sandbox, but... Yeah, I don't really want to open up all of the different projects and stuff, but... I guess this one has actual sand in it. Yeah, because this one's sailing between a bunch of islands and digging up treasure. I'm still really proud of this one. I was pretty happy with how that came out. Okay, I wanted to... I don't remember what I was doing. Again, I got distracted, but I will get a lot more distracted if I'm on my own doing whatever. Is the sad thing. Okay, so I was messing with... Okay, I wanted to look up shape keys, maybe? Okay, all this bugger off for now. I'll keep that one. Okay, no, this is just the tricks and stuff. So is there not an agreed upon set of, like, ramps at a skate park? Wow, that's a lot of skateboarding terms. That's what I was curious about. Types of skateboard ramps. I was gonna say, names, please? Okay, a spine, a quarter, a kicker, A-frame, mini, vert, and pyramid. But that didn't seem to pop up, like, immediately, which is surprising to me. Which also doesn't tell me what the heck these corners are, either. Oh, and then I guess, hopefully, Blender can let me shrink a ramp as well. Just out of curiosity. Oh look, there's even 3D models of skateboard ramps. Also stairs? I'm like, I don't think stairs is a ramp. I think that's, these are ramps, I guess? Oh boy. It's 15 minutes before 8 o'clock. I'm doing the 8 o'clock yawn. Okay. Let's go look up shape keys or something. I don't know. Shape keys. Oh yeah, this is not like a... That's character animations. Okay, no. Do the learn it in 5 minutes. Because I'm also like, does this export to Unity? Okay, wait, the explanation was... Okay, maybe this is another one of those just add the thing. Does that add a modifier, or... Okay, I might just add this donut into Unity and see how I feel about it. Because that's fun to go. Vertex tab, the triangle icon? Vertex tab. Because I was assuming it was essentially a triangle icon. Not a modifier then. The data one. Shape keys. Aha. At a rest position. A base shape key there in object mode. Thank you for the... Hey! Oh, wait. Because the video had... Yeah, basis and then key. In the shape keys. So here, this is the basis. And then here is the key. And then between 0 and 1. And then I want the shape tool. When key 1 is selected, go to change vertices. Yeah, okay. That's the thing. It's like sometimes Blender makes sense to me. It's just been kind of rare. It's probably a way to make it like actually match up or not. But oh no, I forget that if you let go of it, it does not. Not sure adding vertices work properly. Okay, and then I go back to object mode to... Okay, and then... So then if I... Oh, there's not a drag. Oh, there's a drag. Oh. I wanted it to go between the spin, not between the this and that. That's neat. Gotta open up the sphincter there. Get a nice gape going. Not what I was looking for there. Not not the desired effect. Okay, so because that's really what I wanted to do, is between the two different spin modes. So I guess I don't have to mess with the... Yeah, it's really just I want the first one to be that, the second one to be that. And then I don't know if that translates into Unity or not, but... Okay, wait, there's just a little gap there. Because at this point, I'm kind of like, can I just export this into Unity? And then mess with the scale on it and see how that looks. Okay, so object mode, and then export it. Wait, select you, and then export FBX. This is donut ramp, I guess. It had like a 3D model thing that it was defaulting to earlier, right? The selected object. 3D objects, there we go. And this is a donut ramp. I'm just kind of curious what this looks like, because this will really tell me that I probably need like a billion more steps here. Just to see, but... Okay, and then I gotta remember where 3D objects is. Yeah, because 3D objects is not 3D objects. I need to go find storage D 3D objects. And that's not it either. Oh, I should say there's also Paint 3D if you want to do simple 3D stuff too, because that's also the really butt ugly 3D games that I've made. But it does end up being kind of butt ugly. Where did documents 3D objects? It defaulted to that folder 3D objects, and then when I go to find it, it's like, no, I don't remember where it is. Why you gotta default to it? 3D objects? There we go. Okay. So let's... Did you import it? Gotta think real hard about it. Yeah, you gotta think real hard about it. Oh no, I didn't recalculate the normals. Okay. I did forget a step. Recalculate normals? Take me to edit mode? Recalculate normals? Alt N. Aha. And then it was... Oh, select all. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, there. Then Alt N. And then outside, yeah, okay. Oh, that gap is still there. Whatever. Okay, so now I can do export FBX. Selected objects, donut ramp. And then grab the donut ramp. Dadgummit, now you're gonna load because I clicked on it. And then donut ramp. Okay, Unity Hub, but I didn't actually need you. I just misclicked. Thank you. Was it not done exporting? Did I not let it export? Okay, so go away. Let me go here and say export FBX donut ramp. Okay, you seem to have exported. So donut ramp can go away. So now if I do donut ramp again, is it too complex for it to show? I don't feel like it should be. It's not that complex. Did I recalculate the... Okay, maybe I done goofed it. Dadgummit. Okay. All. Alt N. Recalculate outside. Okay, that looks like a thing. And then I hit export. Were you not selected? I don't think it was selected, was it? Okay, now export the selected object. And then select it and dump it over here. There we go. Okay, it just wasn't selected. I'm still getting used to it. Okay, so now I have a donut ramp. So then if I do a planet. Okay, the planet I think is, yeah, I was gonna say absolutely massive. So then if I do this. There we go. So then to get it to ring around the planets. It's like, why need to go for a low poly style then at this point? To do this maybe? Okay, now that's gonna be like something like that maybe? There we go. That's an absolutely massive ramp. So how about that? the planet is not going into the hole there very easily, and this is also just flipping massive. Okay, so this spin. Oh wait, okay, so get rid of the spin. One of these will eventually, there we go, undo it. Okay, so then do all, Alt N, recalculate outside. There we go, let's save that. Oh, I guess this is spin ramp, something like that, I guess. I never saved it the entire time? Well, that's because I just started this. Okay. Oh, that's what it was. It was, if I do that, and then that is obviously going to be very huge on a planet. Oh, so then I need to click U, and then click U, and then click U. Let's say negative like 100 or something. And then do spin tool. Yeah, there we go. If I wanted a ramp that spanned the size of an entire planet. Okay, but I'm understanding how I could do it. How to generate bent ramp, or yeah. I'm understanding how to generate the kind of ramp that I want in Blender. So then the question would be, how do I figure this out in, how do I get this into Unity is the question. Okay, it's 8 o'clock and my brain is fried. I'm ready to call it quits, but... Yeah, there it is! There's the 8 o'clock yawn. Okay. Like, so do I go play some mowing? I haven't played mowing in a little bit. Do I play some Elantra? I saw that it's coming to mobile. That's exciting. I was gonna say, I have a friend playing Overwatch. Odd. Okay, yeah, I'm not starting up anything new because I just started up Dishonored 2 and I'm like, no, that's gonna be a long one too. So, well, the reason I would want to take a break now is so that I actually go to bed at 8:30, so I actually go to bed at a good time. Instead of something crazy late. Well, and I say crazy late as in like later than I want it to be, but not a ridiculous amount. Because 9 o'clock is probably early for most people. Yeah, okay, I got some version of it into Unity. Oh, I need to do, not need to, but I want to do some, okay, donut ramp, you can go away. Okay, you know what, I got an idea. Let's do a slightly curved ramp. And then let me, so, spin tool, I just need to find this So give me a slightly curved ramp. And then let's see how well this works in Unity. Curved. Okay, no, it's a ramp. Put the word first. Ramp. Curve. Okay, and they recalculated the normals. I did not select the object when I exported it, so that didn't help anything. Okay, object mode this. Export. FBX. Ramp curve. Export. Then we go over to the folder. Yeah, because I've gotten back into the doing a social media post every day, so now I'm like, okay, well, let's I feel like I just dumped donut ramp in there again, because I did. No, wait, donut ramp is fine. Donut ramp 1 is not. There we go. So now ramp curve. There we go. So now if I throw a ramp curve in here, and then look at how much the planet is curved. So that's also a question is, if I change the scale in Unity, how does that affect the... So if I shrink this, does that change the curve on it? No, because that's that anyway. This one then. Right? No, not that one. So it is the Y. I know the axes between Unity and Blender get confused sometimes. So that does change the curve a bit. So 90. 80. 70. Aha. Interesting. So I can also change the scale in Unity to make it fit the curve too. Okay, and then the planet should have if I do ramp curve here, where's the main camera? The main camera is like inside of the planet, right? This is where I gotta do in progress screenshots here. Okay, so main camera, you need to be where you're actually seeing something. Okay, also let's do this again. Let's pull up aggro so I can set up a, there we go, an actual thing that makes sense. A setup that makes sense instead of just the default Unity thing. Okay, because the planet is now super huge. So 100. But negative. Yeah, there we go, negative 100. And we'll do like 25. And then tilt it down like 15 or something. And then see what that does. Yeah, okay, and then the ramps are not going to be. Okay, so the planet generation, the ramps are, yeah, just look at the thing instead of trying to, yeah, because I was trying to rotate it into place or something, right? Wait, so is this going to make all the ramps stick out of the planet just at an angle? Yeah, okay, so now they're all sticking out of the planet at a very particular angle. So if I select this one and then I rotate it along this. No. Along this. Aha. I think is what I was trying to do here, too. Where I was trying to rotate it after the fact. And that was not working. Yeah, because I was trying to rotate it around its position, around its whatever angle. Okay, that didn't seem to want to work, but... That's also why I have not done screenshots of this one, is because this is so early on. Wow, that's like, could I do this? Let's see, wait, materials. What if I do everything's black? Yeah, could I just smooth it out a little bit? Maybe do like a gray instead. I want to keep that black one there. Yeah, we'll spell it with an A. Because America. There we go. Middle of the road gray. Okay, so if I work off of the project that I'm supposed to be working off of, the one that's actually connected to the cloud, can I just... Yeah, that one. I don't know, I could just mess with this. Wow, this is... Just ideally, I want to actually like have it generate the ramps on the planet. Yeah, okay, with the right color, it's really not easy to tell the, like, point where these meet. Which may or may not be a good thing. Yeah, okay, and then I'm like, oh, can I get the... Yeah, now I'm like, can I just remake the prototype? And it's like, nah. Although what I could do is I could just take the... Just say that I'm bringing this back. Because obviously I still have this footage somewhere. Or, so the question is, can I find it? Well, okay, it should be. If I go here, and I go here, and I go... No, if I go here, and I go here? Is this all of the created videos? Which is, I think, just a bunch of game ideas. Yeah, it's still there. Okay, cool. Meaning I could just steal the footage off of that and say, throw back there. Bringing this whole project back. Okay, so that's at least something I could show off, and then here being a bunch of nothing, because this is not generating anything really. But I wouldn't mind doing a screenshot too, of like Here's a curved ramp. And there is a way to curve it using... Yeah, it's just... I cannot rely on curving with the scale button. Well, okay, no. Right? So if I curved this at a 45 and then tried to... Okay, so if I go back to here and I go back to here and I say -3 or -5 or something. And then I go back to, oops, okay, wait, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z until there. You go back to there. 3D cursor. Oh no, it told me what that was. It told me how to snap it back to the origin. And I don't remember what it was. Okay, so then -5. And then we go to the spin tool. And then spin it to about like there, so. Yeah, okay, that looks like a good 45. So then if I do an export FBX ramp curve and throw a 45 on the end of it. The selected object of which nothing is selected. Go there. Export FBX ramp curve 45. Export it. And then grab it from. Oh no! Now I gotta find it again. Wait. There we go. Ramp curve 45. And then if I drop that into Unity. Ramp curve 45. So then if I take this and put this into Unity. Oops. Get there. Also want to throw the gray on it. Okay, then. So we get that lined up there. And then if I change the Z to be like 5. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, it's gonna get very noticeable if you do. If you try to stretch it like that. Yeah, okay, so it sort of stretches it, but it stretches the whole thing. So that's why that was not a thing. Okay, at this point I could also just do... Does that work with Blender? Wow, it took a while to start up. Okay, and then, okay, well, I was gonna, so I know where I can get this little bit of video, so that could be a post on social media. I have a Twitch clip for Friday, and then the thing that I just did, I could maybe say, hey, I learned it well about Blender, maybe. Okay, so it did actually. Just took forever for that to actually start running. Okay, so that could also be a post. And then I do want to get back into pixel art at some point, but not now. And now it's 8:30. And then I should go to bed. I mean, because this game's chill, but it's also... I got stuck back at that old spot, too. This one I have fun streaming, though. It's just a lot of fun. It's just an end-of-stream game. Okay, and then I clicked on too many things. And everything busted. There we go. I remember to update my stream title too. Yeah, it's the nice chill music. Yeah, and that's where I was unfortunately back to here. That was a pretty good... I definitely accomplished something with that stream. Even if, again, it was just learning Blender some more, but... And then it's just a matter of if I can animate between those... I could figure out how to do the keyform is to actually animate the spin on that ramp. I don't know. It feels like there's a way to do it. Might actually be one of those, like... Maybe I'll ask Reddit or something. Maybe I'll actually ask a community on how to do that. Because I've never actually done that. It's a game? Are you actually making noises? Because I'm not hearing a whole heck of a lot. It's not coming through on the stream either. It says it's making noise. I'm gonna leave it at this though. If it's quiet, it's quiet. I'm not... Nobody interested in this game anyway, and... Yeah, okay. That's what I need to be doing there. What's that? Yeah. There's always a little bit of getting back into the swing of things on this. But... Okay. And then tomorrow, I think I'm actually going to work on Bump Squad a little bit, because I got that, like, board game course that I'm working on that, like, Should probably put some effort into that too, but it's because I got multiple projects that I'm doing. But it was nice to have a friend actually ask, like, hey, you've done a lot of projects. You want to do a project? Like, so that we can actually have a portfolio piece. And ideally a completed portfolio piece too. Let's do that. There we go. That was iffy. That was not fully. Wow, I'm doing absolutely terrible on. Okay, wait, that. There we go. Maybe that's a little better. Yeah, I've been excited by the fact that I've been excited about Bomb Squad because it's stupid auto run. Yeah, because having put a year of effort into the game last year and then not messing with it in a while, it feels good to mess with it. Well, and it was especially just because that playtest I did over the weekend with a couple of people, I was able to explain the game fairly easy, and then also get a nice, like, oh, I really like that. I really like that too. It's like, okay. Just even off of me explaining the game, it's like, okay, I understand how that could be some interesting strategy. And then the card interactions that I made actually had interesting combos and stuff as well, so it just feels kind of good to be. It feels like I'm on to something with the design of that game. And it's nice that it's just a set of cards too, was the goal with it. And it seems to be working. I had like little markers to say when cards were not able to be interacted with, and then I realized, oh duh, you could just kind of tilt the card and stuff too. It was a little finicky, like anytime somebody bumped a card, it was easy to kind of... And I don't know if that was the card stock, because I didn't do a full, like, actually printing a set of playing cards. It was just card stock with some printed stuff on it. So I don't know if actual cards would be better. And yay, easy. No, I had it, and then I just did cool stunts instead of landing. Well, I'm also a little more confident about this board game project simply because because it's a more complex strategy game, which that tends to be, at least like in a board game group, that's what people are interested in, is a big complex strategy game. This one's not big, but it is a complex strategy game. Like the one I did for the initial course was a simpler family game that I think has that had less interest. But this game is just like silent. It says there's audio, but I'm like, this feels... It's typically... Like, I've heard it before. I don't know why. Yeah, because it's coming through, like, really quiet on OBS, too. Like, I could bump it up on my end. Yeah, there we go. At least on my end, it's listenable. Yeah, because that was the thing with Bomb Squad, is that... well, and I think I nailed the kind of target audience in terms of like how I want to say it too, is that I want it to be a lunch table game, or like a cafeteria game, where it's something that you could, you know, whip out in breaks between school. And then that also says as to the target audience being kids. Maybe not like the youngest of kids, but kids nonetheless. Okay, it is 8:30. I was just kind of seeing if I could get... Well, and I nearly got back up to where the, it at least changes from... Yeah, I'm just kind of, like, I want to get back up to... Well, I nearly got past this section, and I was like, I would like to get past this section again, just to leave this at a little bit of progress. But it is 8:30. I should think about heading... Well, it's not 8:30. It's almost 8:30. I should think about heading to bed. Whoop. Yeah, especially if I'm drying up on the topics to talk about. What else was I doing this weekend that made this weekend good? Well, on Saturday, I got up late and just slept in however late I wanted, which was nice. And then I went and took a bath. I was like, you know what? We're going to just take it super chill. So I took a bath, which is not typical for me. And it's just kind of nice to lay around in the water doing nothing sometimes. And then when I went walking around the block, I also went out of my way to kind of walk some of the other parts of the neighborhood that I don't walk normally. All the different like alcoves and stuff. And it was just a really nice chill way to start the morning. I can't understand why I do that. I do it once and then ask to do it again, and I don't. Why do you do this? Okay, so it is a wall jump there. Although I think I did a slide jump, right? Okay, that's the 8:30. Thank you for the reminder that it is 8:30. Can you escape the game, please? Okay, and then what else was I doing on Saturday? Oh, I did some board game testing. Speaking of the board game group that I'm a part of, we actually went and played a board game. And that's always fun to provide feedback. At least I always have fun with the moment where the person says, I hadn't thought of that. In a way of like, hey, that might actually help unlock some more ideas for making the game better. It was also just kind of fun to see what other people are working on for the course. Yeah, and I'll probably be doing more of that tomorrow as well. I think there's another meeting to talk about projects and stuff. Yeah, it's something like that that gets you a little longer of a jump, right? No, why? You little dumb. Okay, that's probably an indication that I should stop and go to bed, especially now that it's actually past 8:30. I just was hoping to make a little progress and not just fiddle around playing the game, but that's okay. Yeah, and then Sunday I was talking with my friend about stunt playing it, so at least now I have something to show this time, which is nice. Because I think last time it was kind of just like, yeah, I haven't really worked on it. I haven't really done much. Probably should. Okay, no, that's a good indication that I should just head to bed. I just wanted to put a couple more minutes in on this, because this is a fun, cool game. And if there's any, you know, off chance that I could show it to somebody. Well, it's somehow a very chill rage game. find it does work out well for just keeping the stream of consciousness going when I'm not doing a ton of super difficult stuff. Yeah, because as much as I like... Okay, don't... I forgot, you don't dive. Or you do dive, but you don't dive. You dive in a very specific way, and I was not doing it, but... It is, like, as much as I like streaming Dishonored. Well, that's the bummer of the things. There's the games that I have enjoyed streaming the most, I don't think get a lot of views. And the games that do get a lot of views are Game Jam games, which I also like streaming. But yeah, I don't think... Well, I guess Albion. There has been people that have shown up for Albion, but I don't know why people are interested in watching other people play MMOs. I'm not even that enthralled playing the MMO, so the idea of watching somebody else play it just seems so odd to me. But maybe I've just never gotten into MMOs. Again, it's like it's this complex genres that I just really have not gotten into. You little bastard. Yeah, it's like I actually did try Deadlock the other day. Because I was a little curious about it, and I was like, oh, I got an invite from a friend, and it didn't grab me. I don't know if it was the characters, or if it was just the kind of, like... There's a pacing thing to MOBAs that doesn't interest me a ton. And I know that's kind of a core appeal of the game, too, is that you're building a character. But... Well, I don't know. I think it's the core action of, like, killing mobs and stuff tends to be, like, too simple for me. Like, you're just kind of... You aim at them and shoot, and you just repeat that a whole bunch of times until you finally level up to go attack an enemy. I think that's why I've gotten into something like Overwatch, is because that's all you're doing is attacking the enemy, which I think that's the interesting part of the game. That, doesn't feel like it shows up as much in a MOBA. There we go. Okay, so now I just gotta make sure the camera doesn't screw me up as I get up to the stormy area. And then I can feel like I made some progress, and then I can call it quits. Yeah, this is where I was talking about the camera screwing me up. Because I knew it wanted to mess with the trees there. Okay, now I'm back to the stormy area, which I got a fair distance into the stormy area before I fell all the way back down, but... Yeah, because even the MMOs that did interest me, like WildStar and Firefall and stuff, those kind of like... some of those failed MMOs also didn't grab me very much. Even WoW, I did some WoW. And it was fun, but it wasn't like compelling to continue with. Welcome, welcome. I switched to just playing this, and I keep saying that I'm gonna go to bed now that it's 8:30, but then I started making progress, and I was like, well, now I got to. Okay, no, I don't have to continue, and I probably shouldn't. Well, it's because I made progress. I finally hit a checkpoint, as in I got further up the map, but... Immediately to the gambling. Well, and that was the reason that I picked up Albion, was because I thought, you know, maybe this will interest me some. And then it was like, yeah, no, there is a lot of just sandbox survival stuff to this, too. And the problem I have with sandbox survival stuff is it tends to be the same action repeated over and over and over again in a way that is not, that does not change. It's like you could probably say the same thing about combat. It's just combat is the same action over and over again, but because it's with a different combatant in a different place with different actions and stuff, it feels different. But I'm like, when I'm farming up my 6 millionth rock, that's gonna feel like farming up every other rock. Congrats. And that's why I've never gotten into survival games all that much. Whoops. Do I have to walk all the way back? I don't think I fell down here last time. Okay, but this is a good indication that I should stop here. Oh, okay. There is a recovery area, basically. Well, it's also because I'm getting back into the zone on yapping and stuff. I'm finding things to yap about. Yeah, I really should put this at just chatting instead of the game, simply because I don't know that there's a ton of people interested in this game in particular. When's the next Balatro? That was actually kind of the toss-up, was whether I wanted to do some Balatro or some Moen. And I said, you know what, I'm going to do a little bit of this, but I guess it is only just past 8:30. Okay, I did make some progress. That is what I wanted to do in this game. So now I'm like, you know what, speaking of making a little progress, and now that you're asking about it, I'm like, I'm entirely up for doing some Balatro. Some Balatro, some... yeah, and I think I'll hold off on Boratro until I... Has there been updates? Well, and I know Balatro just had an update in terms of, wait, did it have an update, or did it say it was gonna have an update? And the stream at like 900. Get like 1 million people following again. Just off of a... like, wait, did it say when the last update was? Oh, updated 2 days ago. Okay. But how come I can see that? But where's... there's no devlog that says, hey, there was an update? Okay, also... I need less volume, please. Well, I think I slowed down on this game because I was unlocking things slower, too. It was like, oh, it's gonna take me a while to unlock this. It's gonna take me a while to unlock that. Also, you gonna pick up the game? Why you gotta be so picky about this game in particular? Why is Marvel Snap? Okay, that maybe? Okay, so it is picky about that in particular. Oh, and then I gotta move myself again. That's the other reason that it's a little harder for me to just kind of pop this on as a stream, because then I gotta also remember I gotta move myself into the corner as well. Which is, you know, not that hard to do, but it's an extra step. And I can't nail basic steps. Full house right off the bat? Thank you very much. Is that gonna hold? Is my luck gonna hold? We'll see. But full house right off the bat is wonderful. Yeah, the music for this game is incredible. And it's like one track, too. 1 to 2 chance to create a tarot when any boosters opened. Well, let's we be opening boosters then. I'm still going for the vouchers though. Still want to finish out the vouchers. Oh, and I have just enough for a booster. I don't have a ton right now, but a straight flush create a spectral. That ain't happening. That seems to be the better card based on the rarity of it, but that is unlikely to happen. Oh, so what's the plan? I don't actually know what the plan is. It's to open booster packs and to get a lot of jokers, which is not figuring out a certain play necessarily. Three pair. Gee, thanks. Oh, discard 2 hand cards. I didn't even see what the thingamabob was. That's not a lot. Oh, I guess all of the roulette and the slots goes along with this game, that's for sure. Okay, I know I'm supposed to be doing these to bump up these to trying to get the vouchers. That's my true aim. Again, you're gonna give me just a bunch of nothing. Do I try for a full house? I do try for a full house. That's a juicy full house. Wasn't enough, but... Yeah, okay. And then I said 8 o'clock so that I could be done by 8:30, and now here it is at 8:45. And I do need to purchase stuff. Creates a bunch more tarot cards. Sure, why not? Only 4 chance, thing, and 2 random planets. Oh, must have room. Sure. Just no. Okay. So the 2 tarot cards created 2 planets. Sure, just use them. Although there's probably tips that say, no, you should probably be mulching those for money, and not just doing random, adding random planets. But I'm clearly still very early on. Why you gotta be close to a couple different things? There we go. Placed a flush. Oh, the polychromes, the double polychromes are probably helping me a good amount there. Wasteful, yes. Let's continue to be wasteful by buying more vouchers that are probably not gonna help me a ton. Lucky doubles my 0 money. Yeah, no. Wait. This is holding hand? No, this is Maybe I should watch some of those Balatro University videos. Just to see. Not that I want to get good at the game necessarily though either. But would be kind of curious what it says for like tips and hints. There's a full house. Oh, what are the ones I leveled up? I don't even remember the ones I leveled up. Why are you gonna be so close to it? it's lucky though. I like it. I want to keep it. That's nothing. I don't know. Jack 10, 9, 8, 7. I know how to play. I remember what I'm doing. I don't think I need to play super huge hands though either, do I? Plus 5 hand size reduces by 1 every round. Oh, meaning eventually it'll become money. Face cards have a chance to give money. I think I'm good. I think I want to just boost this, right? As in, just get... Yeah, create a tarot and a booster pack. So, wait, a 1 in 2 chance and I haven't hit any of it? I guess I'll do this. These I should probably be selling for money, but we're just gonna use them anyway. 4 fails in a row? That's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, it says it's a 1 in 2 chance when a booster pack is opened, and I don't think I've seen it actually happen yet. Hello, hello. Doing a little chill bit of game before bed. Yeah, I had a pretty good dev stream earlier. Well, maybe not pretty good. I learned a little bit of Blender again, which was fun. Still have to figure out how that'll actually work into a game necessarily, but okay, this is not a flush or a straight or anything. I got this many cards and none of these are anything. I mean, it's a 2 pair, but that's... How do I have this many cards? And it doesn't actually turn into a straight or a full house or... I have so many cards, I don't know what I want to get rid of. Extra large blind. Again, run probably dead at this point, but... Do I get rid of the straight? Do I get rid of the... I don't know what I want to get rid of. There we go. So at least it's something. A VTuber artist can make models for you if you want. I'm not looking for anything right now. I just upgraded this model in the past couple of months. I want to stick it with it for a little bit. I do want to do a 3D model at some point, but don't know when I want to do that. I'm not looking to commission anything right now, but if you have stuff you want to show off, then feel free. My Discord link is in the bio in my link tree and stuff. And then I'll look at Discord after the stream. Yeah, because I do think it'd be fun to have a 3D version at some point. Yeah, I don't know that I want to spend a ton of money like switching out a VTuber model all the time and stuff too. Because I know I've seen that like some people were saying, oh, I made a model for this person and then they just don't use it hardly at all. So, but I get so many people that come by and say, hey, can I make something for you? And I'm like, well, I don't know. It tends to not be the style that I'm looking for either too. It tends to be like, oh, look at this like sort of neon style. It tends to like end up the I have no link in the link tree. I have a Discord link in the link tree. Like you're not gonna scare me. I've had enough people join the Discord. The Discord right there. Yep, and there it is popping up my Discord. Yeah, it's not one of these links, so it's one of these buttons there, but it is there. Although I'm glad you had me double check it just to make sure. I was like, I have no faith in myself, so It was nice to double check it. Do I want to do this again? You don't seem to be popping at all. You dumb. I'm saving my money. It's not doing anything. Sent a message? Okay. Like I said, I will check it out after the stream. And again, to not get your hopes up, I'm not looking to commission anything anytime soon. So. Wait, this is supposed to like run out of cards there, but don't charge much if I want to get anything. Okay. Yeah, I think I've always been a little hesitant because I'm like, do I need to be spending a bunch of money on like VTuber models and assets and stuff? And it's like, it probably isn't that bunch of money, but well, and I also like learning stuff. I also like flailing around trying to make my own thing, and then I end up with it's probably does not help me in the long run, but I like learning too much. I guess we'll do it. I have a little bit of money. I can add some cards. What cards do I want to add, though? Yeah, I don't have anything that I want to add, so... How much I got for a model? Like, I haven't looked at prices. I haven't looked at, like, what would be reasonable for a model. And, I don't know that I want to spend, like, thousands, because I know people do, like, thousands of dollars for a model. And... I mean, the model that you see before you is as complex as I've gone with, like, character design and stuff, too. I have not done, like, oh, I want to make a very complex... That's the first time this thing popped? Gee whiz. Doesn't cost 1,000? Well, I'm just thinking of the very nice models. The really good models can be up to, like, thousands. But... And yeah, I don't know that I would need a very nice model, seeing I've got the little thing that I've got anyway, but... I mean, it would probably help me to work with somebody to say, hey, like, let's add something a little more interesting to your character design. Because I think my character's fine, but there's probably some little bits of, like, asymmetry that I could add and stuff, too, that I haven't messed with. Yeah, it's one of the things that I've thought about, but I have not set aside a budget for it or anything. So... I only play one hand. Oh. I just wasn't paying attention. So... My collection? Again, I have not... Because there's a blind here that I've never seen, and I'm like... These are obviously, like, the end of the game kind of things, but, like, why have I never seen this one? That's the weird thing. Okay, no, it's only 5 minutes till I go to bed, so... I think I'll have to cut it off there, but... Oh, wait, am I any closer to any of these? Yeah, it's the one that's re-rolled the shop, and I just need to do that. Still need to discard 500 more cards? Dang, dude. I just need to buy 3 tarot cards from the shop? I need to buy 10 planet cards. I'm like, neither of those seem all that bad. Man, I saw multiple blanks, like right when I started the game. And now I don't see them. Now that I know what it's supposed to be, I'm like, ugh. Oh, this is the one that you're supposed to buy playing cards. Yeah, but it's like these that I'm like, where it has this blank here that I'm like, oh, I just need to buy this and it'll give me that eventually. I need to pay attention to which vouchers I'm actually trying to unlock. Because there are some of well, some of these are just like play the game more and that'll unlock the potential for the voucher. And I'm pretty sure this is play 6 card hands. Yeah, and those are like end game thing too. Yeah, and a lot of these, I don't know. I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't know how to unlock a lot of these. these will just show up. Or if you actually have to do... Yeah, because these are the ones that are a lot harder to unlock. Okay, that doesn't even say how to unlock them. Yeah, it's stuff like this, where I'm like, that's what I'm trying to do, is discover all the... Discard a royal flush? I guess it's that if I ever get a royal flush, then I can discard it. Oh, and okay, I didn't even say that I was doing this game. But that's okay. Whatever. I think I'm going to bed. It is bedtime. It is... I was trying to go to bed earlier, but... going to bed. Well, get in your last... We'll cut it off at 9. You got 2 minutes. Roll as much as you can in 2 minutes, so that I'm cutting you off. Especially because I'm falling asleep. Oh, this does give me an opportunity to put my character back. Okay, I should figure out where in the heck the character is in relation to the checkerboard, because I did mess up my Dishonored a little bit. Okay, so this right there. No, on the line. On the third line. So just to the right of the third line. There we go. Okay. So if I just, yeah. So mostly on this third square. That's where the character should, or it's where I would like to keep the character. 60 seconds, or less than 60 seconds. There we go. Well, I guess I could switch it to chat, but yeah, the chat is gonna be just, here's all the roulette winnings and losings. So. Oh, this one doesn't have the roulette on it. There we go. I guess I do have to keep it on that screen at least. Well, that's your final roulette. Shop's closing up. Goodbye. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun sleeping. Good luck. Bye.